How's it going, everyone? What is the crack? I am gonna do some live streaming. I Earlier in the week I did a track guide, and the guys have been trying frantically hard to beat my time, and a couple of the lads have. So as you can see in front of you there, I'm actually in P3 at the moment, and I am 0.76 now, so 0.77 seconds off the top position. I don't have a single sector that I'm quickest in. The two guys in front of me are quicker in those sectors, plus they've done less laps than I have. So I'm up against it, but I'm trying to find 0.7 seconds. I'm pretty sure I can beat my time. But this will kind of serve as well to show that it's very difficult to find time, regardless of how much you practice and all that. I need to do more practice for tomorrow's race, and this is a good excuse to try and be consistent, try and nail those laps, and try and knock the lads off their throne, because they tried hard to beat my time. I bet they're practicing offline or something. I don't know, but they tried hard to. By the way, if you guys want to chat, the chat messages should appear up on the screen. But yeah, they've been trying hard to beat my time, so I'm going to jump in and try and beat their times now. So I'm going to set a few kind of feeler laps first, and well, that's easy to say. I always say I'm going to go easy first, but never really works out that way. So if any of you watching, just send a test chat message. Just going to check my phone there just to make sure that chat is working. So the likes of Facebook or whatever, or hit like or whatever. There we go. I see Justin's watching. There we go. Yo, man. Hey, Sergey. How's it going? All right. So haven't done any laps yet tonight, so this could go either way. I need to load my setup. Since I went back to screens, I can't race with the halo on. The halo is that protective bar for anybody who doesn't know what it is. On a 2D screen, it's right in your vision, so that kind of sucks. I just pull up my screen here. Good luck. Cheers, Sergey. Or Sergey. Is it a hard G or a soft G? Oscar should be around as well. Great lap. Struggling to get into the 12s. Yeah, 12s are difficult enough. Are you there, Oscar? He probably doesn't have his sound on. He's lost in VR world. Hard G, Sergey. So yeah, just getting a feeler that, like, I know the lap was quick, the one that I did. If I can do a couple of 12s, I'll be happy out. But I really, obviously, want to try and beat their time. I need to do a. Hey, Alfred. I've got a couple of things that the lads suggested for setup, because they've been using my setup because I shared my setup. So they suggested that I lower the rear anti-roll bar, because they found this setup a little bit loose. That's not the line. Let's do it anyway. See if we can get a decent lap on the board. Obviously, this is a low enough fuel run. That's not good. That's too late. Oh yeah, 11:45. It's a late enough race, man. Are you in the same time zone though, Sergey? You're in Ireland, right? Oh yeah, prick. Still a valid lap though. Gives a good benchmark. Watch now, it'll be an absolutely horrendous lap. 114, oh Jesus. And here's me trying to get into the 111s. No, I'm on hard tyres, Alfred. I must try the mediums though. Oh shit. Let's try the mediums again. So if anyone has any questions or whatever, or any new viewers, especially shout where you are in the world. Anybody who's not subscribing on YouTube, feel free to hit subscribe and your name will pop up on the screen. If anybody is feeling particularly generous and they want to give a donation, that'll pop up on the screen, but don't donate unless you think that it's worth it. Not trying to force donations. I don't really care. I have a job. If I beat my PB, feel free to donate. I got bills to pay. Are you prick? Saved it. I'm going to go on mediums because these hards aren't feeling great right now. They were grand when I was practicing before. Let's see if I can keep them cool because that was my main issue. Was they just weren't staying. Give them 2 or 3 laps. I'll try it. I guess I've been pushing quite hard with the mediums, so they just started overheating. So maybe I just need to take it easy for 2 laps, but it's not in my nature to take it easy. Whereas I found that the hards, they kind of stay at a reasonable enough temperature. Hey SMX, how's it going, man? Had the flu. Ah, dose. Oh yeah, I wasn't here last week. I just had a major, I guess I had a hangover from the show, Birmingham show. Didn't have time to do my track guide, didn't have time to do my laps. It kind of all didn't work out for me. Yeah, you can see in the bottom left there, my rear left is already getting a bit hot. Hey Oscar, are you there? You can kind of hear him on the background, but alright, let's at least get a 113. Oh, that's a poor line. Seem to have more grip with the mediums, alright. And so far so good, all green tyres. More grip through there. Poor. Time to be found there. Found about 1500s. So that's a 13 for sure, right? Oh, 12. Shite! My front left is a little bit too hard. So my front lefts, or my left tires now are just all red. You can see in the bottom left hand corner. So I'm really not sure about these mediums, unless it's just my setup that's too hard on them. Yeah, it was a serious show. It was good. It was my first time being there. A lot of people who were there said it wasn't as good as other years, but for me, it all being new, I didn't even get to see the whole thing. Yeah, my lefts are just completely heating up. Oh, pay attention, Hans. Go through the kitty litter. Cool him down. Right. Let's try and beat that 112. Absolutely abuse these tires. Glad I don't have to pay for them. Poor line. Oh, for God's sake. Nah, can't put the grip down at all. I reckon I'm going to lower my ARB. Go back to pits. And my rear is already lower. Lower my front. See how that goes. Happy enough with my wing. Not liking the tires, but let's see how it goes. So I am still off a couple of tenths off my personal best. I need to find 1.2 seconds in this session. Let's put my here. Need to find 1.2 seconds. I'm sure I'll beat my personal best. Like, I guess the race is all about being consistent as well. But if you can find that time, third in Druid. Yes, actually, yeah, I think I did it in third in my video as well. Sometimes fourth feels better there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the left's on higher pressure. I'll give that a try in a while if I get frustrated, Alfred. Oh, you prick. Alright. Come on, mediums, show me what you're worth. Oh, poor line. So you can see on the hello. How's it going, Matija? Oh, it's a poor line launch, you dickhead. Lost some time there. Lost some time there as well. I was 2 tenths up. Damn it. Look at my tires. Alright, try again. So on the edge. Any tips or pointers, feel free to. I know it's going to be easy for you guys to judge my driving because you're not driving, but feel free to give me any tips. Could have carried more speed there. I'm going to go back to hards. I feel better on hards. Alright, I'm going to try outfits. Let's see. Mediums. He's got 17, 18. Front left. Rear left. Okay. So 17, 18, 13, 14. So we got 17, 18, 13, 14. Alright. This is all your fault if I make mistakes, Alfred. Cheers for the tip though. So I always go by this pressure gauge in Sidekick. Obviously when you leave the pits it's not accurate, but it usually gives me the best setup. You almost matched my PB. I reckon there's still quite a bit of time in it. Matija, did you use your own setup? Did you use my setup? I'm not sure who else posted setups. I have to at least beat my PB. Watch now, 100 laps later. I'll still be just fighting to beat my own PB. Let alone Bram's amazing time. Like 0.7 seconds off him. You guys can probably see that I'm not holding back at all. Different camber settings, almost the same wing. Yeah, I haven't actually touched my camber in this car. Might try and enroll camber extravaganza. I can feel that I've less grip, even with the mediums. Ah, yeah, just gripped. That's not good for the tires. Yeah, I think most of my setup in Matija is actually quite default. These tires are absolutely shagged. I don't know if I just need to get used to driving with those pressures as well, because it's not working for me. Let's just do a nice, easy, safe lap. See what happens. Occasionally you can hear Oscar in the background. Hope we don't hear anything anything not suitable for work. Yeah, front left gets an absolute hammering on this track. Got a slight stutter in my screen as well. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. Little bit framey at times. Not sure what the story is there. I had that yesterday for a bit as well. I had to restart. Oh. No wonder people weren't liking my setup if they were running these tire pressures. Very hard to get grip down. Alright. Let's do this shit. It's like my turn-in points are completely different as well. No, I can't keep it on the track with these pressures. Let me go back to my my setup. So I see my pressures are way lower. My rear anti-roll bar, just trying to think how that affects my setup through those corners. Maybe I should just keep struggling on with what I have, because I know I'm quick in it. The lap that I filmed had really good pace. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see. I'm feeling it a little bit more now. Hey David, what's the crack? David, this is probably not the right time to break it to you, but I've been recruited for next season, so I'm gonna have to join another team next season. Feel free to post your reaction to that. Will you still do me a skin though? No reaction from David. Right, next lap is going to be in anger. It's going to try and attack my PB. You could probably see that in that one lap that I messed up towards the end, I was a good 2.5 tenths up. So like, this is just my second lap and my tires are already up to good work and good performance. So only a tenth off my PB. Ah, it's too wide, Lawrence. Poor. Ah, poor. Do me a skin if I promote your skinning. We'll talk. Ah, yeah, prick. Oh, come on, Lawrence. Jesus Christ. 16 of you watching, how's it going, everyone? Any new viewers, shout where you are in the world. You're promoting your own skinning right now, David. Everybody's going to be messaging you for a skin for next season. Everybody watching anyway, if they're racing with us. Yeah, I didn't do much racing this season. For various reasons. I'm also, I'm going to be doing qualifying next season, so I'll be doing the actual quali sessions and stuff. Try to get back into that side of things, because I've been doing so much going from the back of the grid. I think it would be good to kind of compete with people who have similar quali pace to me, because I haven't really been doing this. This quali is not too expensive. So many jokes I could make. Could be kids watching. Yeah, I want to try and kind of work on my quali pace again, because I think that this type of thing has suffered for me because I've just been focusing on consistency, which I guess is, you know, a really good thing. What the hell? Oh. Maybe I should focus on not talking. It was just a simple lap. Alright. In the zone. I'm going to stop talking for a bit. I talk on my outlap. I won't talk on my actual lap in anger. Need to really get in the zone. One thing that I'm struggling, these are racing driver excuses now. I'm struggling being back on screens. You might see that occasionally I really struggle getting to an apex. I just kind of didn't have that in VR. I find it very easy to feel the rotation of the car in VR, but then this is good fun for streaming because you can kind of see me and I can see what you guys are writing. Right, lap in anger is coming up, guys. I don't know if that's third or fourth. Too messy. We'll just get a couple of consistent laps in. Second off my pace. Why am I not using the M10? Long story. We kind of sold it at the show. Oh. So I'm awaiting a new one, but partly because of the successful promotion of the stock, or of the product, and because Chinese New Year is happening, the factories are all really back and shut down, so there's new stock on the way out, but it could be a week or two before I have it back, which kind of sucks. I'm getting a new one. David, Dennis recruited me. Dennis Hospers. Oh, you dickhead. Right. This was a cool off lap anyway. Consistent enough, but here we go. Hey Portuguese gamer, how was the crack? Back to within a tenth. Not going to find a tenth in the last corner. exit. Shite. Oh. Fantastic racing. Cheers, but I'm not getting my times. 13.5, 13.8. So you can see a list of my times at the bottom right here. And I was really hoping to beat my personal best. I thought it was going to be relatively easy, but to beat my personal best and get another 7/10. Maybe I should just run Camber Extravaganza. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that running, but it's a pretty cool tool. So you can see here on the screen, it measures your camber as you're going through the corners, and in an ideal world they would be green going through the corners. You can see on exit of the corner, my front left seems to be going green, but that was a bit of a slidey exit. So there's no consistent green in the graph. So that suggests that I have too much negative camber. Oh, the lag spike there. Camber Extravaganza is a bit intensive. Let's drop my alignments. Let's go right down. 2.5. Let's go down to 1.1 here on the rear. Let's see what difference that makes. Hey Elmo, what's the crack? This is Portuguese gamer. This is Assetto Corsa. So that Camber Extravaganza is an app that you can download. So you can see that's much more green as I go through the corner. If you watch especially my front left on the Camber Extravaganza, right where I need it, that's a lot greener. So it should, technically speaking, give me a better turn in and a better mid-turn grip. Yeah, actually that feels alright. Very green on the top anyway. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I wonder is there, like, there must be a way to take that corner flat out. I'm lifting off so little. I think if you get the line, if you absolutely nail the line, I'm happy with that camber, you know. I'm going to just turn off the app because it's eating up my FPS. And see how I fare. I'll answer questions in a sec. .16 off, and I definitely lost time there as well. Too late turning in. Stupid. Camber feels good though. You can see I'm gaining time again here. That setup change definitely made a difference. Oh, it's a poor turn in. Jesus Christ. And of course that affects the next lap, because I'm not carrying as much pace as I should be. turn-in feels pretty good. Just need to find my flow. That's too early. Too early again. Stupid. There's loads of time to be gotten there. Oh, and I died. What's the name of the tire overlay? So the one that I was using is Camber Extravaganza. That's this one over here. Give me just a sec. I have to look where I'm going. This one here, Camber Extravaganza. Pretty sure you guys can see that on screen. Yeah. That's the one that shows you your camber. Look it up. It's on Race Department, and it'll show you how to use it and stuff like that. It's a really, really handy app. Heat up those rears. If any of you who are watching aren't subscribed, do subscribe, because you're in with a chance of winning a butt kicker game or two. If you don't know what that is, it's like a vibration motor that attaches to your rig or your seat. It even works with consoles, and it basically gives you feedback from within the game. A little bit like force feedback, but it's like a rumble motor, kind of like when you, if you use a PlayStation controller or whatever, they've got rumble built in. It's kind of that idea. Really, really handy. Hey Gamer Muscle, how's the crack? We're honoured with your presence. Everybody go subscribe to Gamer Muscle right now if you don't already do so. He's like, there we go, Gamer Muscle subscribes. My year is made. What an honour. 6 months ago I was like, how do I get that guy to subscribe? And I started working really, really hard. Got in loads of arguments with my wife. But I was like, but I want Gamer Muscle to subscribe. Coming for Jimmy next. My buddies all within the league that I race in. My buddies all, oh shit! My buddies all call me Shit Jimmy. So a load of them are here. Right, what am I doing up at this time? This is the only time I get to race, man. This is my. I have 2 kids. One of them's 6 months old. The other is 3 years old. This is my only time that I get to race. And after this, I'm going upstairs to watch TV. And usually video editing and all that is a 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning job, and then I'm in at my desk for 7:45 tomorrow morning. Sleep is overrated. Right, lap and anger. Let's beat this time. Do you see Will is going doing a video on the Simagic as well. No! Did it? It says that the stream is still up. Ah, damn. How come stream just died? Damn yo. It says connected. Can you guys still hear me? No. Dope. Cat it. Oh, what a dose. Alright, I'm going to restart the stream. I'll back-ish. Alright. Not going to restart the stream. Gamer Muscle says it's back. What are you doing up at this hour, Gamer Muscle? Shouldn't you be having a more successful stream than this one? Shouldn't you be enjoying just kicking the shit out of people? You should race with us sometime. The pace is insane. These guys are absolutely breaking my balls because I go and set an amazing time, do a good track guide for people, and then people go and beat my time, which sucks. Oh, that's not second gear. And let's face it, Gamer Muscle, we know you're fond of a bit of Brands Hatch. It's not too late to do some practice. You need to do 10 valid laps on the server before you can be let in tomorrow night. So everybody's invested in the racing. So it makes it pretty good. It makes it really, really tight. Gamer Muscle Videos donated. Do you know what? I think that's my first donation in a while. Thank you very much, Gamer Muscle Videos. Really, really appreciate that. Really kind gesture, especially from someone like yourself, and I honestly mean that. You know the struggle. You've been here. I was watching you when you were here. Well, you were probably a bit beyond where I am, but messing around with OBS settings. Yeah, settings are a minefield. I lost time. I'm not nailing that corner. Poor. I mean, I'm still P3 in the rankings out of like 28 drivers, but I really started this stream with the what rig am I on? I am on a Cimatec K2, which I bought after seeing you jump up on top of your one, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a great rig. But you're probably wondering why the camera's bouncing around. It's because I have one of those cheap Amazon clamp thingies on my camera, and it's a little kind of a spaghetti arm thing. I should have it on a tripod. And it actually, it occasionally falls off during a stream. It's mighty crack. This is low budget gaming going on here. K2 is great, brilliant rig, yeah. I could see myself going for an 80-20 or like a P1X or something at some stage, just because of the versatility of how you can mount stuff and all that. But I have all the options on my K2, and it really does suit what I. And it's a nice looking rig. I know you had one of them. You should have gotten a commission for when I bought mine. Oh, yeah, prick. Too distracted. I need to try again on the mediums. See if I can get these. See if I can get that lap time. Just struggling to. I'm heating the shit out of them. Yeah, it does really work, and you know what? One of the main things is my wife likes the look of it and stuff. Well, doesn't dislike the look of it the same way she would an 80-20 profile rig. So no, it really suits me. Quite like it. Did you? I'm driving tomorrow, yeah, and I'll be streaming as well. We're looking to have, I'd say it's probably going to be a 25-26 man server. We start at 8 o'clock UK time. You do need to get your 10 practice laps in, because it's an automatic rejection. It's completely automated. So S-Tracker locks you out. I'll just throw the name of the league. Liga Corsa. Girlfriend dumped you when you put the K2 in the sitting room. Alright, it's not in the sitting room, but you can probably see behind me that there are lots of kids toys around, because this is now a kind of a shared kid-cat room. That's Nacho, by the way. He's deaf as can be. Everyone needs to say hi to Gamer Muscle. You're in the presence of sim racing royalty here, guys. Alright. Let's make these mediums sweat. On my Field VR pedals. That's poor. Lost 2/10 there. channel's tiny. Yeah. Compared to good old Jimmer, maybe. Yeah, I have the Field VR pedals. I quite like them. I actually really like them. I'm on the record as saying if because I spend a bit of time with that was poor corner. Spend a bit of time with lots of other hardware, Fanatec V3s and Hosenfeld Sprints and stuff like that, and I think that if I had to use a set for a year, I think I'd prefer the Field VR. I'm just quicker with the Field VR pedals. I don't know what it is. They just react the way that I want pedals to. I find that the Hosenfelds and the V3s, there's just not that travel, and the Field VR pedals, you get a nice bit of travel, but you still get that load cell, you know, when it matters, which is nice. It's a shame that they're yeah, sim racing is a niche though, I guess. I'm actually I just got monetized. Well, they're reviewing my. I only just reached the quota for monetization. So I'm curious to see what the CPM is. Yeah, there's travel on the brake. So you know, like a load cell generally has very little throw, as in once you start braking, between when your braking starts registering and when you're at full, you're talking millimeters because of the plate that it's on. But the Field VR design allows for a bit of, and by design it allows a little bit of flex, and yeah, YouTube is making it hard for people, especially full-time people. But yeah, there's a little bit of yeah, just nice travel, and I haven't actually adjusted any of the dampers or anything like that. So it feels to me very genuine, like a very genuine brake. And a lot of my friends who have real race cars have tried them, and they've been very, very impressed. Poor. How much travel would I say? As in distance-wise, as in, well, you can see my. Here, let me go on a straight line there. You can see my my little bar. Actually, I'll bring up the pedals app. It might be clearer for you guys on the stream. Pedals. Where are you? Here. So, from this point where it's registering a tiny bit to this point where it's at full, I would say there's a good 15-20 mils of travel. So there's a nice throw. And let me get my let me go pro on this. Switch on my pedal cam. Let's see if I can get that up on the screen. There we go. So, and let me see if I can get my pedals app visible for you guys. So it's at the top. So you can see the pedals app just above. So now it's registering a tiny bit. Keep my hand still. You can see that there's a reasonable amount of travel in that. Now obviously my hand is moving a little bit because you have to apply quite a bit of force, but it gives a really nice. So when you jam it, there's a tiny little bit of travel before the brake. I quite like that. I can eliminate that. I know that a lot of people would, but as soon as you start braking, there's a really nice wall of braking, and that's before any smart arses say it. That's not the flex in the pedal base that's that's causing that. All right, turn off that and let's go do another couple of laps in anger. Hope that kind of clarifies it a little bit. Yeah, there'd be bit more travel than the CSL Elites. It's like the flexing Irish house. There's a bit of travel in the V3s when you've got the soft dampers in it and that, but I just find once you start braking, there's like nothing. It's like you're pushing against the wall. Yeah, the M10 is a great unit, alright. Really is good. I hope that it's super reliable and stuff like that. It's a bit unknown territory for a lot of people, Sean. But I think it's good that people are buying it, and I think that the thing will always, it'll be easy, even if you're. I don't think you'll not be happy with it unless it breaks or something like that. But I can see, same as what happens with Fanatec. I can see people, the second there's any bit of an issue and somebody has a problem or a faulty unit or whatever, I can see people blasting it and all people jumping on it and saying, oh, I knew it was going to be crap and that. But you really have to try it. I mean, Gamer Muscle, you tried it. Actually, the video that Gamer Muscle did was actually using my M10, which was kind of cool. That was the highlight of my month, and then Gamer Muscle joined my stream and stayed for longer than 5 seconds, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, I'd love for you to get a hold of a set. Did you see Barry's review on the M10? Oh, sorry, not on the M10, on the Field Viewer pedals. So he saw a lot of the same stuff that I saw, but he's just an absolute pro, I guess. So he expressed a lot of good, valid concerns. I'm not using the Simagic right now. I'm using my Thrustmaster TSPC Racer. The reason being, at the show, someone came along and offered a ridiculous amount of money for the Simagic, so we sold it. So there's a new one on the way to me. And because of the success of videos like yours and mine and others, there's actually a huge amount of sales have gone through, and the distributors are still kind of, I guess, waiting for their units. Simagic is getting a lot of orders, and the shitty thing about it is, for people who are impatient, Chinese New Year is coming up on the 25th, so that means that factories are pretty much closed, which sucks. So it could be 2 or 3 weeks before I have my unit. Oh, you dickhead! I was nearly 2/10 up. Not concentrating. Yes, affiliate link would be good. The amount of people who have said, like Sean up there saying that he's ordered one. The amount of people who have said that they've ordered one. I've definitely earned my keep for Simagic. It is a great unit. You can't deny it. I was at Autosport. Yeah, I was there on the Saturday and Sunday though. I was only there for the public days. I would have loved to have gone to the Thursday and Friday, but unfortunately I had to work and stuff, and I already had the whole of December off because I took paternity leave and all that kind of stuff. Spent a lot of time with my family, so I couldn't go and take another 2 days off when I was just getting back into the swing of things. So it was a pity. I didn't. You were obviously chatting to Niall and Rob at the digitalmotorsports.com stand. Really nice guys, know them quite well. You should try get over to Mondello, man. Try blag yourself a track day, because they run. Rob is heavily involved with trackdays.ie as well, so they've got like BMW M2s and M4s and open wheelers and all this kind of stuff. You should definitely try and blag your way onto the track, get yourself a video done. I think Jimmy did it. Jimmy was over, and he did a video at Mondello. But even just for the personal experience, not just for the views, Oh, you prick. It's a really good... it's a really nice track. It's not too far from... Yeah, good endurance. We should organise a sim YouTuber challenge at Mondello. And you know what? If Niall... if Niall is watching this, that's just going to get his imagination going, and he's going to try and make it happen. I'm doing okay laps. I'm just not getting... Oh, that's poor. I'm not getting close to my... I'm not getting... doing better than my PB. Which really sucks. Really? Man, cheers. I will do. I just don't want to shit in your doorstep. I'm only kind of new to this whole streaming thing and that. But thank you very much for the generous offer. So Gamer Muscle just said I can post to his Discord channel when I live stream. Big honor. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this race tomorrow now. I should really do a couple of laps on race fuel again. Because it's a different car on race fuel. But you should see if you can get 10 laps done. I can send you a message afterwards with everything you need to know. I mean, you have Assetto Corsa and all that, so there's not much to it. You just need to do 10 valid laps, and then you can join on race night. And it's F3 at Brands. How can you not be tempted? Lap and anger, Lawrence, and shut up. Stop reading comments, Lawrence. Not heating my mediums. Matt H, welcome along. I would read that as I'm going through certies, but I'm still more or less bang on my PB. Turned in too early, got away with it. Oh, you prick. For fuck's sake. Oh, lads. Tuesdays and Thursdays. We race on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock qualifying starts. And Thursdays at 8 o'clock as well. Thursday's race is mixed LMP. So we've got LMP 1s versus the 911 RSR, the 2018 mod. So all the downloads and stuff for the track packs and all that kind of stuff is all on the website. Yeah, Tuesday at 8 PM. So it's like 10 minutes quali, then 25-minute race. Then we've got a 5-minute break so everybody can kind of regroup, have a cigarette or whatever people do. Because the average age of the group is around like 30, 35. So there aren't many younger people in it. And then we do another quali session, it's about 7 minutes, and another 25-minute race. That's what Tuesday's format is. I'm not going to read that one out. You guys can see it on the stream. Alright, won't be around this Thursday. It'd be cool if you pop along. The lads will absolutely love it, and it might get them off my back for being a shit Jimmy for a while. That I got Gamer Muscle along to a race. it's a oh shit, it's a great league though. Really is, and like what I tend to do for this season, for this season I just started from the back. Next season I'm going to do quali again. Just try and explore the different disciplines, get good racing done. Oh, that's poor. And make for interesting live streams, I guess, where people are kind of rooting for me to go and do quali again. No, these mediums aren't too bad when you don't abuse them. I think I am more consistent on the mediums. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the Thursday race then is mixed LMP. Really, really good, especially when we start catching the slower cars. Yeah. Do you know, and it's funny because I used to raise the suspension and stuff like that, but all the guys who were quicker than me, they were just like sparks everywhere. So I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna lower or raise the car anymore. Just gonna go for it. It doesn't really seem to affect the handling much, but it sounds horrendous. Thought about turning off those sounds, but yeah, the Thursday race is a 50-minute race, so relatively long race compared to the two 25-minute races, but it's the same track, which means we all just need to practice the one track every week. That was good. Sounds like firework display. We're a 10th up. Let's do this, lads. A PB before we go. You prick. That corner. I'm definitely going to get a PB, lads. Definitely. Keep sniffing steroids. It says keep it does look like keep sniffing steroids. Keep drifting serious. If any of you guys are into drifting, you might have seen that was a slogan coined by Pete Nielsen, who was just trying to make fun of the whole keep drifting fun movement by saying keep drifting serious. And if you actually search on YouTube for keep drifting serious, you'll see some funny videos. Actually, he did a hilarious one. If you guys want some entertainment after this stream, watch this is still my outlap, right? Yeah, it is. Watch the Undriftables. So it's a piss take of the Undatables, but it's just a guy who's completely addicted to drifting, and he's a little bit special, and it's absolutely hilarious. The same guys that do Drift Games did that. I think it was a Drift Games video, actually, was it? The cat, yeah, the cat's a fat bastard. He's deaf too. Alright, I'm going to do a lap in anger here. I'm going to beat my PB because it's what the fans want. I must put up the little display to show who last donated. Everybody be like, holy shit, Gamer Muscle donated. Oh, you dickhead. He's an absolute asshole of a cat. He's lovely, like, but I kind of like cats that are assholes. They're all assholes, I guess. Fat sim racing cat. Fat bastard Nacho. His name is Nacho because we're very imaginative and he looks like a Nacho. Well, he did when we got him. He was only tiny. Now he's a big fat bastard, like myself. Yeah, it's such an asshole, isn't it? And then, do you know what the thing is? Like, for the race tomorrow night, I'm just going to have to wind it down at least 5%. Not your business. I'm not sure if you can hear me. There we go, that's a good exit. Let's do this. I know exactly where I'm losing time as well. I should just, like... Oh, I'm losing time there. Losing time there. Losing time there. Losing time all over the place. Hemorrhaging time. Still only 4/10. Now I'm hungry. So I'm gaining time again here. You prick. These are still decent laps, like. They're still like top 5, top 6 laps. Shite. Alright, man. Thanks a million for watching Gamer Muscle. And do you know what, guys? I might actually leave it. Yeah, it takes away a bit of tire grip. I thought about that, Sal, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Yeah, I'll give you a shout on Discord. Thanks a million, Gamer Muscle, and thanks everybody for watching. I promised my wife that I'd go up and watch some TV at 12 o'clock, so I'm going to go do that. I'm already 11 minutes late. This is why I constantly get in trouble. But good bit of practice there, good bit of engagement on the stream. Thanks a million, everybody, for all your comments and all your well wishes. I'm going to have to put up a disclaimer that I'm not using the Simagic. Cheers. Cheers, Gamer Muscle, and thanks everyone, and go to my YouTube channel, check out my new channel intro and all that kind of stuff, because I've been working on that for a while. Living risky. She allows me to have a sim rig in a room that connects the sitting room to the kitchen, so I'm pretty okay. She's definitely a keeper. She also encouraged me to buy my first Nissan Silvia when I was actually saving for an engagement ring for her. So she's definitely a keeper, and there's going to be a video with her at some stage. Just want it to be not a forced video. So I'm trying to get her to practice a little bit and all that, and set her a challenge, see how it goes. But we'll see. More on that in the future. Thanks a million for watching, everybody, and I will chat to you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. That's when we're streaming. Take it easy.